Another Sunday, kick back in the afternoon, listening to revival tune, on top of tune. Another fun day, no me rice and peas soon done. My relatives soon come, my name is punch soon down.
I know it's Monday, but I meant to play this for y'all yesterday. That's the vibes. And we'll just keep it flowing like that. Happy Monday, everybody. It's Coffee and Crow. Happy 420 to our friends in Singapore. You could say we're 20 minutes late, or you could say we're right on time. Because we get started. We get started when y'all get started.
Oh, what a day. Another fun day. Belt button and buckle bus. I beg you give me 20 minutes first. For me deal with dessert. It's so nice to share the joy
With the one. I still haven't gotten coffee going yet. So it's a slow Monday. It's humid as fuck. So my knees are like swollen to the point where I can't even bend over. But word on the street is the markets are pumping. I haven't even looked yet. I was actually looking for y'all. I thought there were some other spaces running or something, man. Oh, and then I did find y'all over in the Renaissance. Don't even play with me. And I saw the NFT 3 people in there, and I was like, all right, at least I can kick back and like hear something spicy. But y'all didn't even get spicy in there. Like, where's that same energy you have in the fucking jungle for NFT 3? I'm ready for it. Kerry and Alt Mom, I hope they come over here. Cause shit, man. We're here for the information. But last I heard, they postponed that shit. Everybody that bought plane tickets is out their money. Everybody that got hotel reservations is out their money. But you know the vibes over there. It's a lot of it's a lot of fake smiling and smoke blowing up your ass. But listen, we do it as humans because we have to get along. Nobody likes rejection. Nobody likes ostracism. We're trying to have a community where everybody's welcome, but it's probably the hardest thing that you can do in life because you can't please everybody and not everybody gets along. That's just a fact of life.
At least you.
But we can still sing Kumbaya. Check the tapes, bro. 12 people, everyone's mics were on, and we sang Kumbaya in here. That's a fact.
And you let us
What's up, Supreme?
you let us talk as well. It's not a one-way street in here, which is kind of nice.
Well, I want to hear what everybody's up to. I like hearing different opinions. I'm open to constructive criticisms when it comes to how we run this space. Some people get upset that like I wait until we get retweets to start the space up. Some people get really upset. They got shit to do, you know? They got a day plan. They're like, hey, I planned my day around Coffee and Crow starting at 8, so fuck you, buddy. And I'm here for it. I'll take it. You know? But we have to come to decisions as a group, and that's what's difficult.
Yeah, I like it. It kind of builds it up and gets everyone interacting and gets them keen and like, come on, Alpha, put it on. I know Truck was keen this morning.
It's usually Truck, yeah, yelling at me, or actually, there's a bunch of them. But like again, if he's as long as he's tweeting it at me and it's not in the DMs, we're all good. Because we're here for the engagement. So fire a spicy gif at me in the morning. I like it.
Bullish. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on Crow. I'm bullish on MMF. MMS going to make it? And if it does, we're all staking it. If you are staking it, we're going to make a lot of money from when it gets launched on the crypto.
Talk,
Mate,
JM. You
World
were on that
World
MMF shit
if it
yesterday.
pulls through World Cup, and I've been staking it all the time in the Whale Trades Fund, then happy days. I'll tell you the truth, yeah. So I put £1,000 in, and it went to about three or 4 grand. Yeah, you don't even want to know what it is now. But if it pulls through, then the retail are going to pump our bags, and yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what it is now. It's $850.
MMF.
No, the 4 grand.
Oh, it's less than that, mate. Less than that. But I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero.
I'm
My
with it.
personal bag was a lot bigger, and I sold that, to be fair, because obviously you have to have risk management and that. But we had a whale trades fund, and I'm not bothered whether that goes to zero or it goes to the moon when the crypto.com World Cup.
I try to tell people that the that all-time high figure that you have in your head because you saw it on the screen when we were at our all-time high, like, it's not a real number. You got to get that'll really get to you.
Wait, what did you mean by that?
What I mean is, it's very easy for our minds to get focused on that number because we saw it, being the peak of the run.
It's like the
So
4-minute mile. Eventually, it'll get broken again. Hey, good morning,
and
Alfred.
my specific point is that absolutely no one, 0 people, sold the top. So it's not a real number.
I'm not gonna lie, I did see the exact top. I know that sounds really hard, but I was watching it at 5 in the morning, about 5 6 in the morning, and I seen the inverted hammers, and I knew that it pumped, and the MACD was like fully crossing to the top, and maybe it was some sort of luck, but I didn't actually sell at that point, but I should have done.
Bro,
But
is Matt Damon ever gonna live this down? I mean, like, this man has been, my boy's wicked smart, right? He's been making movies since I was a kid, and yet he's going down in history as the fucking crypto.com guy.
yeah, because he's shilling to all the resellers.
Hey, Alf. I have to go to work, but I'd like just to say 1 minute worth
This
of
is
talk.
bullshit, Texas. It's 6:30 in the morning. Where are you going?
It's 7:30 in the morning in Texas.
Oh, all right. All right, I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Check the crypto.com NFT marketplace.
Why?
I'm just gonna go out and say him.
He's excited because he found some Bored Apes on there. Texas, it's
we
okay.
played that game in December.
Bored Ape and Crow.
The Bored Apes of Crow. And then he dips. All right. Have fun in detention. This guy. Although something's going on because Nat is wearing a purple-faced lion that I've never seen before.
Put your hand up if you've made money off NFTs on a whole level, like when you've been trading. Put your hand up if you have.
Okay. This is like, it's how you word it. Because making money, a lot of people are going to think, okay, did I pull out, did I take out more cash than I've put in to NFTs?
How it goes.
True. But there's also just the, do the NFTs that I've purchased have more value in Crow than the Crow that I spent on them? That's a different figure. Or the ETH.
That's an interesting comment, and it's quite a good marketing comment, to be honest.
Poison Ivy. Yep. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my wife. Poison Ivy, it's a bitch.
Wait, say that again.
Yeah, say it again.
Say what you just said again.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I don't remember.
Is the Crow?
Oh, right. All right. So did you take out more money, more cash than you put in? Or do the NFTs that you hold have more Crow value than when you purchase them? Because on Chronos, we're sitting on like 15 to 20 solid projects that are over there, that are like 5 to 10x their mint price, and that's value, you know. Whereas you go to Ethereum and you're looking at like 95% of NFTs are below their mint price or below what people purchase them at.
Anyone want a quick trade?
Always.
Smart chain. But I traded it. I'm gonna buy it right now.
I shouldn't say this while my wife is still down here, but bro, I'm sitting on like almost 300 Chronos NFTs at this point.
I'm gonna buy a shitcoin now. BBOX, BUSD, Binance Smart
It's
Chain.
too much. It's too many.
Yeah, no, but I'm bored. It's 30 degrees in UK, and it's got a wick down. It's just pulling up.
30 degrees Celsius is what, like that's like 100
in UK.
It's a lot for the UK. They go wild anything above 25 degrees.
I told you, I'm saying humans are we're fickle. We think we're tough, but we're very fickle.
Right, BBOX on Binance Smart Chain. I'm buying.
Smart Chain? That's what you're buying?
Yeah, I was trading it before.
I like your MMF play better.
Yeah, I like his MMF play.
This is a trade. This is just a trade, though. I'm sorry, having a bit.
Oh, I hear you.
I'm just gonna. So BBOX, you'll see me buying in a minute. Well, you probably won't because you're not gonna go on it.
At some point, I'll be over there.
However, you could trade it with us, the Anons.
What, you got like a Discord?
Nah. This is just a trade.
How do we follow along?
So go on my profile. I was trading it before. You'll see it there. And I'm watching it now. One balance BUSD. I got on. Right. Okay. Let me just check it again. BBOX. It's called.
BBOX. Now I'm looking at it.
Yeah. I tell you what. It's okay. 10%. 0% slippage. 10%. Yeah.
What exchange are you on?
So debt screen. You want to go on debt screen and then Pancake Swap.
It's okay. Pancake Swap.
Yeah. Make sure you buy a Grandsworth.
Whoa, the markets are pumping, you fuckers. You didn't tell me.
Yeah. So you see, right?
Holy shit.
I was trading this before, so this is good because it's got a 500k market cap and hammer candle hourly.
Ethereum's about to hit 1500.
1336.
That is hell. That is awesome. 1487.
Unbelievable.
Bullish.
I don't mind being wrong, and thanks to Texas,
I was wrong as hell.
Texas told me to buy ApeCoin 2 days ago, and I did, and it's up fucking 30%.
Yeah, do you want me to post the link and you'll see my buy in a minute?
Holy fuck, ApeCoin.
I'm gonna post the link.
Oh, let me see the laptop. It's a good song, though. That was Lloyd Brown, for people that didn't know. First song we played. Another Sunday by Lloyd Brown. ApeCoin is at $6. It's up 33%. Matic is about to hit $1.
$1. Wow.
You could have had it for 50 cents 3 weeks ago.
Wait, is it breaking out the range? No, it's not breaking out the range. Bitcoin is not breaking out the range. It's gonna fall back. This is gonna fall back.
Bro, ApeCoin is still pumping. It's up 6. It's still pumping.
Yeah, that's because Bitcoin Moon started to go up, and now it's dropped back, and Bitcoin dominance has decreased.
Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to decrease. This is gonna be a wave in the complete opposite direction that was expected.
I just bought
and
this.
It's a beautiful thing, man. I was telling everybody ETH was probably going to go down before it went up when we were at 1250.
Right, I just bought. So bye.
Fucking A. Martech, sorry, bud. I was looking at the charts.
No problem, man.
Easy
No
10%
problem.
trade. This easy 10% trade.
What's going on with you this morning, Alpha? How you doing, bro?
I'm getting pumped up, my man.
Man, good day with the family over the weekend?
Great. It's great.
Hey, that's what's up. Big up everybody in the coffee and crow this morning. WTF, Murphy. You know how it is, Murphy. But like, yeah, man, just flying
Murphy the
through,
God.
getting the day started. You know what I'm saying? Got some stuff to do. But like, yeah, man, another day in the neighborhood.
I want to shout out my cousin Hugo down there. Looking nice in your little French beret, buddy.
Top of the
Beret
morning,
gang.
everybody.
I never see anybody wearing the same shit as me.
Oh, and big up to Chrono Balls, man. He had another mint last night. That was pretty cool.
Where we at?
We're gonna keep on pushing those numbers, man. Keep on pushing those numbers. So he had a cool little turnout last night. A lot of people out supporting him. So Chrono Balls, big up. Definitely got my support, bro.
Oh, right. Y'all, I'm still falling asleep too early. That was at like 8 last night, right? You had a thing?
Yeah, so last night he had a space, just like threw it out just to have some fun. And there were a lot of people in there doing, giveaways if you minted. So X Blocks came in, right? And I was on the topic of the lazy horses and founding members and the ETH side, we're going to get airdrops. So he goes, if anybody's a 10-pack, I'll send them 2 founding member horses. And I ran right to my wallet and bought that 10-pack up.
That was a good move, dude. He said founding member horses. Those ain't ponies.
They're coming. So we're gonna get our ETH airdrop 1-to-1 if you have a founding member. Like that's a win to me. You know what I mean? And I'm supporting Chrono Balls. Come on, that's a no-brainer.
You
Oh
a
shit! Can you
DJ?
run this back for me? Because I don't even have the info from the lazy horses. I just realized. So we heard that they were doing an ETH drop, and so everybody's getting an airdrop. Founders are
So
getting airdrops.
yes, so if you have a founding member in your wallet, it will be airdropped an ETH horse as well, founding member. So
So
that's
how about them
that's
ponies? Them ponies are always catching the
Tony.
shit end of the stick.
Yeah, well, as they should. No, not as they should, but that's a founding member thing. You know what I mean? The ponies get exhausted; they can't race as much. Founding members unlimited. A lot
But
of cool
there's
things
this,
to put
right?
into
I
it.
know for a fact I'm not the only one that minted a lot of horses and a lot of ponies and then held them for a really long time because that was like 6 months ago they minted. So over the past 6 months, if I was gonna sell something, it was a horse, right? Because horses were like 1,400, 1,000. Like they've stayed up there,
Yeah,
and
they're not
ponies
dirt
have
cheap. So
just
yeah.
slowly gone down
So I'm
the
going
whole
to tell you
time.
why. I'm going to tell you why the ponies I feel like are going down. Well, so there's these things called polygons now that if you breed, you get a polygon, and it's pretty much a pony. So I think that might have something to do with the price of the ponies because people are probably like, hey,
Let
why
alone the
buy?
fact that it's
Why do I
yeah.
need to buy it if I can just breed it and have them? So that's kind of gonna affect
There's
the price
four
of that. But
times as many of them. They
mhm.
race 1/10 of as much as and they get no airdrops. It's just it's a no
It's just
brainer.
it's a no brainer.
Unfortunately,
But
But
it's good for people that it's cost effective, and if you're just getting into racing, a pony is really all you're gonna need. You know.
and that's all I've been doing with them. That's all we've been doing with them. We minted them for what, 250, and we've been giving them away. And now we buy them off the floor for, it used to be 200, now it's like 175. And we give them out because you can give them to somebody who doesn't even know what NFTs are, and you can say, "Hey, if you hold this, you can like play this game and make money."
And
And
that's
what a
I feel
great
like
learning thing.
I think that's the best introductory to NFTs, like giving somebody an NFT, their first one that actually has real utility. You know what I mean? You could stake these and use them as what is it called, like an optimizer for LHRC. You can play their racing game with it. So I think it's a real good NFT to give as a gift
And
to
can you do
somebody that
both at the
is just
same
entering.
time? Can you play with something that you're using as an optimizer?
No, no, you
Okay.
cannot.
Thank you, sir. Supreme, what's up?
The breeding's only just happened in the last 4 or 5 days.
And
I
that
don't think
didn't
that's got to
affect the
do.
price action, right? I
No,
don't feel like it did.
no.
So it's really just all the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, it's that stuff. But
All
like,
that
it's
stuff.
I get it, but unfortunately, but hopefully they come good. Like, I've still got my ponies; they're in the stables.
Yeah, I haven't used any as optimizers, and
How about those skyboxes?
I'm
Huh?
slacking, man. Did they airdrop the skyboxes?
Yeah, they did.
So it's all done, and everybody's sitting on stacks of them if they got in.
Yeah, they're.
Huh.
So I don't know if anybody else knows this too. You can watch the real life lazy horse race in your skybox, like the real life race, like real horse and a jockey.
Like they're constantly streaming the races in the skyboxes.
So when the horse is racing, whether it be there's a couple of them. Lazy Horse Race Club has a couple real life horses, but when that horse is
La
racing,
Smoochie.
yeah, La Smoochie, they are streaming it to the skyboxes. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm into it. Um, Also, the lazy world. We really haven't gotten a comprehensive breakdown of everything that's going on over there. I think it would be really great for the community to have like a infographic that really encapsulates everything that they've put together.
So I think that's going to come with once the games for gophers and fishing are more complete. I think they'll come up with a like in depth, I guess, almost like white paper for the lazy world. I'd imagine that.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of pushing for that, whether smaller projects or bigger projects. It's important to uh I don't know if
Teach
there's a
people how
term
to
for
use
it,
it. It's
like
it's
a
teach people how.
retrospective white paper, like
Hmm.
some type of wrap up.
Yeah, this is how you use it. This is what we have. This is how you use it, and this is how you use it the best way possible.
Fuck yeah. What's up, Sweeps?
Hey, how's it going, Alpha? Morning, everybody. Yeah, so I just posted the announcement from the LHRC at the top there. I think the secret is actually having a roo, because I think you get the whitelist just holding a roo. I think you need a lot of ponies or a lot of horses to get a whitelist. It's sort of what it looks like there, and then they have there's a raffle as well going on, and breeding. So I have two of my ponies in the breeding barn right now. So I think baseline is like 8 weeks it takes to breed one of the pixels, but you can also decrease that as well with a certain amount of LHRC token. You can decrease it by a few weeks at least, and then you get that pixel. You can race the pixel, but once you breed them, you can't race with them. So if you have two ponies, so I have like the male and female. So my female has good breeding stats and stuff like that. And then now my male won't be able to race. So I'm going to use another pony, and then I'm going to keep doing like a breeding cycle so they don't get like all inbred and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm going to use my pixels to race. I'm going to, and then you can keep them in the same barn even once they've bred too. So it's pretty cool. And I'd really like to see what this LHRC world is going to look like finalized. Has everybody seen the other side, the BAYC world they
Yeah,
got
Oh
going on
yeah,
there?
but
dude.
Sweeper, before we do that,
They
bro,
set the bar.
you just dropped a bomb on us. So if I don't move my horses around properly during breeding, they're gonna do some inbred shit.
Well, I
That's
don't.
what you took out of all that?
I mean, I just want to make sure that I don't have a horse with 6 hooves and shit. Like,
Yo,
No,
that's
so the horse
exactly,
won't
man.
the horse won't breed itself. You have to breed, put them in breeding, just like you put them in racing. I think, right?
You gotta watch
So
out for that
it's
cleft chin.
yeah. So it's up to you, Truck, if you want it to be that type of way.
Here's what I got out of it. Smartest thing you can do after you breed is stake. I mean, they can still be used as optimizers. So breed them and stake.
Hmm. But can you breed with bred? Like, can you breed bred horses? Is that, do I make sense?
Yeah, no, you can't. You can only breed them once.
And it's a pixel that it creates, right? So it's not like a pony that you can stake. Like the baby is not a pony that you can stake. It's only a pony that you can race now. But you
Okay.
can.
So
I
this
think the
should be like a reduction. If breeding continues and picks up pace, there should actually be a reduction in raceable horses
But
and ponies.
I also want to say this: be mindful that I wouldn't personally breed a founding member, because once you breed them, they don't race, and a founding member doesn't get tired; they race forever. So I would breed the non-founding members if I was.
I like that.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed. We've been saying that since January. And I hope now that breeding is in effect, y'all remember that we've been saying this for 6 months. Don't breed those founder horses.
Yeah. Do not do that too.
There's only
Don't do it for.
2,000 of them.
Might as well
and,
send it to
and
a barn.
maybe, just maybe pick up a Roo, because it seems like any Roo you own, you get a whitelist for. So I don't know. I got a Roo. I'm hitching my horses on the Roos there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, there's definitely play in between those two. So it makes sense. And that's why I want this infographic, because same with the Twitter Space schedule. There was some coin or something that put out this infographic for their weekly sketch. They have spaces every day, and they're just like one project. And I sent it to Nifty. I was like, dude, we can blow this shit out of the water. Hey, who's Lions Social Club? Anybody?
Never seen one.
3D Lions. They just hit me up. Lions Social Club. Joined in April. 400 followers. Huh. Well, I'm going to invite them in here. They're kind of cool looking. Oh, my dude Fiu is coming up. Hell yeah. What you got, Sweeper?
One little cool little point. So Bach is finalizing the Gen 1 fractionalizations with the BAYC NFT that he owns. So if you have a Gen 1, it's going to be going live soon, sometime early this week. You can use that Gen 1 and you can get a puzzle, like a puzzle piece. So a 1 of 10,000 piece of that BAYC, and now you're like a fractional BAYC owner. So pretty cool. That should be early this week sometime, and there'll be a big announcement about that. So any Gen 1 ape holders, just be ready for that, I guess. It's going to be really, really cool.
Really cool. Very unique, very spicy. This kind of stuff. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that that regulation is going at first. So I'm glad that Bach pulled the trigger, because he's been talking about this idea for a while, and I always thought it was very cool. First, purchasing the asset that he said he was going to, because here at Coffee and Crow and in the jungle, we respect those on the Chronos chain that do what they say they're doing. And we got no time for the bullshitters and, the big talkers. So Bach, like, he told us months ago that this is what he was going to do. You take the ape, you chop it up into puzzle pieces. So, like, it can be fractionalized. The Bach community can not just feel ownership, but actually have ownership in a fractional way, and that it can be represented with an individual and unique puzzle piece. I dig it.
And man, if you've seen their little test, the test net that they got going on, like the graphics are Unreal Engine 5. It looks absolutely wild. Like owning a small fraction of that BAYC is going to be pumping, just pumping in the future. That game looks beautiful, man.
Dope. If you guys don't know my guy Fiu from the Chronicle, give him a follow while he's up here.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
How we doing, bro?
Yeah, pretty good. We just hosted an event with Boomer Squad NFT as an AMA at Saturday. Maybe like we can host another one with you guys. What do you think?
Oh, definitely, man. That'd be awesome. On YouTube?
No, we just hosted a Spaces event at Saturday. Yeah. We started to do AMAs with DeFi and NFT projects. We were already doing those at Telegram, but Spaces are much more engaging and much more authentic.
Definitely, man. We would love to next Saturday.
We are actually filled for next Saturday. Maybe the other one. Does that work?
Any Saturday, man. We are here for all of them. And what I was gonna say is that it's really cool. First of all, I appreciate you bringing it in here. Because the fact of the matter is, all of these crofam spaces, there's a certain group that migrates from each one to each one, like a maxi kind of crowd, and then each group actually has like a vast amount of people that are kind of siloed to that individual community, and we can break a lot of barriers just mixing these spaces together, like what the Chronicle does, what Chronos News does, what Boomer Squad and 21 do, what the Jungle and Coffee and Crow does, and then like even the groups, the ones that we really got to get onto Twitter are the ones like Meerkats and Crow Skulls, who have their like Discord communities so tight that they don't really even spend a lot of time over here. But I'm telling you, man, by the time the Jungle Book comes out in November, we're all gonna be back under one roof.
Just want to say, also, regardless of the situation, we fucking love you and we back you. So that's all that matters.
I'd like to point out that our Twitter Spaces events AMAs are completely unpaid and free, and we are trying to give everybody an opportunity from 500 followers projects to like big projects of yours, and we're asking a couple of tough questions. They're mostly unconventional, because as you put out that the siloed communities are just repeating the same questions and affirming the good qualities that they have, and never being questioned in a real way. I'm not talking about like criticizing or trying to bring them down, but sometimes you need to ask some real questions and get real answers, so people can get some transparent information and know what they're involved with, right? Like always being positive, like a facade that like everything is always going well and everything is always nice.
Positivity is a real thing.
Yes. Like we're not trying to be extremely unconventional, and we're not trying to corner the projects that are coming on board to AMAs, but we're asking a couple of unconventional questions to get some real answers. And if the questions are a bit more challenging than the project that can churn out at the moment, we just go to the next question and let viewers be the judge, right? Just trying to keep things real.
That sounds like the smartest way to play it. And yeah, you don't know how it's going to go, but you hope that these lines of communication just incentivize projects to really Keep it real with us. It's the best option for them, and it's always the best outcome. What do you say, Joe?
Hey, I wanted to point out, I keep throwing these numbers out, usually once a day, every couple of days. About, right now there's 56 people in the room. There are, I believe, at least 30 different projects represented in the PFPs. What I don't think most people are understanding when I'm throwing that out, the majority of those PFPs that are being represented are actually project managers or developers. These are the project heads or the top circle coming into this room and picking up information from other projects to kind of see how it fits with their project, and or spreading a little bit of knowledge and or hype or information.
Let's
Yeah,
keep it
we
real, Joe. They come in here to steal each other's ideas, and it's working.
hey, as long as they're paying that 1,000 crow to jump up and spill, just saying, hey, grab 1,000, not 1,000 crow, but a 1,000 thunder, throw it in the grill, burn it, make a little extra on your investment, but support the community that's letting you get up here and spill. So be it.
Bro,
But
and good for
taking a
you for putting that
sidetrack,
out there, because they've been listening to you, and they've been doing it.
I do see someone down in the listener box. Hopefully, they're still here. That was asking about the shoes and what can they do to try to get shoes or something. And you're saying something about buying Thunder and having the opportunity. You want to expand on that?
I would. I would. It's You almost alley-ooped me there, Joe, but I feel like I don't know where to go from where you put it. You buy
Start
Thunder.
with the
The
basics. Start
sneakers.
from the first floor and work your way up.
All right. We've been giving out a lot of sneakers, but not really a lot in the grand scheme of things, because we still have a whole basement full of sneakers here and a warehouse in New Jersey. So what we would really like to do is kind of ramp this up. We've got one last banner to send out. It is going to my guy D-Rod. Is he in here? D-Rod, I'm sending you 0.2 ETH right now, and your banner has already been reserved for you on OpenSea for 0.2 ETH. And these banners, they give you mystery boxes on your birthday for life. But what we're trying to figure out, Joe, is how to do something for the people that are just finding out about this. Because we've never had a white paper, we've never had a roadmap. We've just had 2 spaces a day for 8 months. So it's just the people that come here that know this type of shit. And I honestly feel bad about it at this point, because now Island Thunder is, minted out twice. So people found out, and they want the sneakers, and I don't blame them, but there's other ways to get them. So I think that's what Joe was getting at. You get Thunder, the cryptocurrency, on HopSwap or Crodex or MMF, of course. Oh shit, I need co-hosts. And that's the only other way. So this is going to be a purchase, but we're using Thunder as a currency.
I still have 10,000 Thunder for a banner. And I'm going to keep speaking on this until I get my
Yo,
banner back.
you can keep speaking.
Where
I
is
don't
all
know.
that?
I don't know who told you could get a banner for 10K.
No, not from you. I need a custom
Oh,
banner. We
oh,
spoke on yesterday. I need you to fix your banner, and I need the rest of the people that have that same banner to fix it, bro.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, you matched me, bro.
I must have been faded yesterday, dude. I fell asleep at 7:30 in the middle of Dragon Space. I hope no one was like asking me any questions, because I was out.
People are so supportive when you fall asleep in the spaces.
I don't think I was a speaker. I went in there to show support, but you know how it is. Like when you have a lot of followers, they leave you up top. So like even if you're not listening, people are like talking to you, and they're like, yeah. You're supposed to throw an emoji or something and just let them know. Anyways, Jim Star, how we doing?
Hey, how's it going, Alpha?
Good, bro.
That's good. Just to reiterate on Joe Q and the sneakers, as we always say, over on the side of the pond, the trainers, the Air Jordans, them things are some good looking things, and I feel, as part of the Thunder community, we should be able to purchase them with Thunder. But yeah, so what's the price? I had WTF saying 10,000, so I say probably can you start an auction and show some of this and let's bid on them maybe in the
That's
DMs?
exactly what we're gonna do, man. And
Thank
we
you.
have all sizes, all brands, and hopefully like people can get them for discounted prices. And it because we're gonna burn the thunder as well. So again, one hand wash the other, everybody wins. I get rid of sneakers, we reduce the supply of thunder, everybody gets the sneakers that they want and not just, the mystery boxes you don't pick. I think so far everybody's enjoyed what they got, but as this gets bigger and we scale up, it's like people are going to want to pick what they're getting. What do you say, Truck?
What's the total thunder supply?
4.2 billion.
And what's been burned so far?
3 million. But we've locked 4 billion. So wait a second, 42 billion. I'm off by a whole zero. There's 42 billion.
Is it on DexPad?
40 of which we've locked. So 2 billion is what we're working with at the moment. The circulating supply is like 350 million, and we've burned 3 million.
What would be sick is a whitelist on Bogged Dex Aggregator.
Yeah, let me know how to do that, because
I don't really know how, but I know Crows and Croaky both have one. So does Crotama.
So maybe we just have to put Crow in front of our name.
I know Comet's deep involved with.
Yeah, let me get Comet in here. That's my dude.
I see Joe down there with his hand up too.
Yeah, Joe always has his hand up.
I was going to circle back to Mr. Jim Star. Mr. Jim Star has a pony, and I wanted to find out if he or his family members are racing that pony, and how is that journey going?
Thank you very much, Joe Q. Yeah, I'm thinking of a guild, so everybody's out here, who have any NFTs that are connected to any games. If you drop them into the staking mechanism, which people always say, you become a member of the guild. And I'm just looking for 10, good projects that can start up a DAO, because I don't want to be financially responsible, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. Who do you got so far? Or you don't have to put it all out there, but I would like to help. What do you think, Truck?
I mean, bro, I got a baby running around.
I was gonna say, how's the baby doing?
Oh man, which baby?
Our baby.
Oh man, she's asleep. She's chilling. I gave her a nice bottle this morning and let my wife sleep in. Made her a nice little breakfast with a good smoothie. And
tell everyone her name again. It starts with a Z. I forgot already.
Zeniah. So it's
Zeniah.
Zeniyaah. So we have a Z thing going on. So my 1-year-old, her name is Zamara, which is that means a gift from God.
Ain't nothing but a Z thing, baby.
So beautiful.
Carrie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Definitely. So this NFT 3 thing.
Yeah, let's talk.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, we
Let,
haven't talked about it.
let,
We
I
haven't.
shot Carrie all the way up to co-host from listener.
yeah,
Welcome, Carrie.
I turned the eye on the stove on high. So
Yeah.
let's get cooking.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to answer all the questions. So, do we want to start with questions, or do you want me to start by
We want the spiel
the
first.
Yeah,
story?
give
Yeah,
the spiel.
yeah. So we were coming in. We were coming in hot. We were ready to like start our marketing campaign and come out and start selling tickets and really rallying the community. And so we did a marathon space, right? We came out. I was doing 24 hours. I was like, let's go. We're going to do it. And I'm going to do every minute of that 24 hours. And it was going really well. And as we were in it, we were doing a promotion for people. I said, Scott, let's do something really special, like something that really hits home and that's thoughtful to the community. And so he's like, all right, let me see what I can do, because I wanted to give out, like, see if we could give out a particular, like, an executive VIP pass or something. And because it's a blind mint, we can't do that. So instead he said, but what I think I can do is, he was working on a surprise for me. So he was working with the developer to change the mint to 0 so that we could give away free tickets, like just like straight free tickets. And the promotion was that if you booked your room at the Biltmore, we would give you 2 free tickets. So we started it, and it was going really well, and we were hyping the room, and everyone was so supportive, and it was great. And after about 7 rooms that were booked, and we gave the link out 7 times, Scott texted me and he said, Carrie, we have a problem. He said bots came in and they took out tickets. They swept about 500 tickets and they dropped them on OpenSea and just devastated our floor. So the tickets are supposed to be $298, and they dropped the 500 tickets on OpenSea, and they're starting at $7.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
I should take
When
this
was this?
$700 and go have fun. Is that what you're telling me?
It was yeah, it was
Shut up, Troy.
it was devastating. And so this was, when did we do that AI? We did that maybe 7 days ago. It was like, it
I was
wasn't even
gonna,
that long. It
yeah,
was
that would make
less than
sense.
a week. Yep. And it crushed it, and so it decimated us. We had to go sweep that floor. We had to spend time buying those back. We hold about 900 tickets of the 1,500 out there, and we estimate about 400 of them are owned by actual owners and not bots. So there's still some bots out there, so we're still working on buying back. And it just crushed us. It took so much time and effort and momentum. And we just, I don't know, we just lost so much. Oh, and then from there, because we were spending so much time focusing on that floor, we were falling behind on the things that we needed to do, right? We were falling behind on pulling in more speakers and the presenters and the performers and the awards. Like, we just were losing so much momentum. It just crushed us. And so we were drowning. And that's when the Blue Chimps reached out. And the thing is too with the Blue Chimps is, this that Las Vegas event. I don't know if you guys heard about the Las Vegas event that had just happened as well. It was like they were in Las Vegas at the time of our 24-hour space, and they were there for a couple days. Some people that we knew, and I guess that Vegas event just was horrible. Like, nobody showed up. They had like split the space with another, like, I don't know, puzzle convention, and so the
Did you say
community was,
puzzles?
yeah, it was puzzles, like old
Wow,
school
there really
puzzles.
are conventions for everything. Um,
Yeah.
this is a part I didn't know about, but the Blue Chimps, uh, yeah, that's a great community. So I'm glad they've stepped up.
They are a great community, right? And they really did. They reached out and they were like, they put out an olive branch to us because they could see us drowning and that we just needed help, right? We were overwhelmed. We were over our heads. The stress was just killing us. And
We didn't even know over here. Like, it's been at least a week since we've
yeah.
talked. So we were just like picking up bits and pieces through the grapevine and like trying to figure it out.
It was crazy because once that happened, and then all of this, like, with the anxiety and the stress and things, just like all of this thud. It was like a wildfire had blown up. And we were like, what is happening? And then all of a sudden, these rumors about the event and the thing, and it makes sense. We were falling behind, right? So people were like, well, I put this in and I put that in, and, I nominated this and and they weren't seeing it come to fruition on our site. And we were just falling so far behind. And the FUD was like, whoosh, and it was so hard to keep up with anything. Um, I mean, it's only been 7 days. It feels like it's been a month.
That's just Web3 time.
I
But
Ain't
know.
no
what
grace
have you
anymore.
guys? We heard that it got postponed.
So we did. We postponed the awards show. And so we postponed it. Scott is working right now with the Biltmore, and we should hear today on the new dates. So we did postpone the awards gala. And what we're doing with the Blue Chimps for Vegas is we're doing a teaser, a pre-event. So we're going to do a nomination dinner, red carpet nomination dinner for all of the people who are nominated for the awards. And we're just going to lean in and help them, um, enhance the party and the experience that they were already going to throw, because they're doing something different. It's light. It's definitely more about community, and it falls in line with what we were doing, but we were doing it at a much larger scale. And so it's a great pre-event to show the community we're here. We're not going anywhere, and everything we were doing is being built, and this is what we were doing. We're not right. We're not trying to pull a fast on anyone. We're not trying to abandon anyone.
No,
If
I mean you guys are still here, so that's
Yeah.
that's what we care about, and the fact
Mm.
that you're trying to figure out how to work it. I mean, we want to help with that. So the Blue Chimps are just a very solid community. They're all about education and onboarding, and
Yeah,
I mean, if that's the vibe to go with, I'm with it. What do you think,
I
Mike?
appreciate that.
Yeah, I just had one question. The NFTs that
Yeah.
are on OpenSea, are they still going to be valid?
Yes, yes. So here's how that's going to work. So we are doing if you have one of the tickets that are on OpenSea and you delist it, you'll get a ticket to the Las Vegas as well if you can make it. Um, and if not,
When
you're
is
you're
that?
that is going to be the end of August. It's the 26th to the 28th.
Awesome. And there was an event that already happened in Vegas that was a bust. What was that?
Yeah, that was the maybe it was called NFT. It might have just been NFT Las Vegas or NFT Metaverse. It might have been NFT
Sounds
Metaverse.
right.
Yeah. And it was literally, it started the day I did my 24-hour space. And it was not good. Like, nobody was there. So it actually, when that happened, and then what we were going through, and the Blue Chimps having an event coming up in Las Vegas at the end of August, it really just moved us to come together for that reason too, right? We were like, listen, this is about community. We should be working together on these events too, right? Like, the purpose is to bring us all together, right? And we're really trying to create an experience out there that is an event that's for Web3 community, right? Not Web2 type experiences, but like what we want, right? And how we're looking to network, and the experience that we're looking for out of these moments when we're investing our time to go to these events.
Yeah, I'm with you. So end of August, a pre-event in Vegas, and then
Yep.
NFT 3 is still on
Yep.
for
It's
late
like right now,
October. Is that?
yeah, that's what we're working on. So that is what we're working on. I don't have the exact dates yet. Hopefully I have that today. Question
Oh
fingers.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
made up late October. That's
No, no,
when
you
we're
didn't
gonna
make it
be
up.
in.
That's one of the things that we're rolling around. It's either late October or early. We might do it around Basel, but I think we prefer to do it in late October. It's a good time. Let's come out for
It's a great
Halloween.
time. I was gonna
Yeah.
say I have that in my head because we are actually gonna be in Virginia with Jesse Smith and Carcaeus and the Tattoo Convention, and hopefully bridging a gap nobody knew about between the tattoo world and the NFT world.
Yes.
Late October.
I love all of these different experiences that we're the services and everything that we're showing people that can benefit from our Web3 space, right? I love this thought of just being able to control your IP in all of your creations, right? So that's what's so interestingly unique about tattoos and this. But I love just the fact that this is your opportunity to create your business without needing someone else's permission, whatever that may be. You might be a consultant, you might be an artist, you might be selling retail, right? And this can be utilized for all of that. And that's what makes me most excited.
I'm with you. Jim Star, what's up?
Hey, thank you very much, Alpha. Thank you, Kerry. I have a question for Kerry. Um, this NFT tree in LA, what's the story really about it? So, do we have to cancel the yacht and the villas?
So NFT 3 will awards gala will still be in LA. That'll still be in LA, and we're working on the exact dates right now. And hopefully, I have that announcement today. I'll be out in spaces all day today. Now that we officially announced the Blue Chimps, and we've had a couple of spaces to talk about, just to open up. We've said to people, everybody, I'm like, come talk to us. If you don't tell us what your concerns are, if you don't ask us those questions, we can't meet you where you are, and we can't help to resolve those, right, and get through those. And so now we're here. We're just going to jump from community to community. We've invited communities to come to us, and now we're just going to go to community. So NFT 3 Awards Gala is still in LA. That will still happen in LA. We're doing a pre-event, a little teaser, and that will be in Las Vegas. And that is what we're talking about with the villas. And it's at the Westgate. It'll be a pool party. We will do a red carpet dinner, which all of our nominees will be invited to. It'll be really, again, this has always been about lifting up the community and celebrating the hard work that we're doing, especially in this bear market, right? We are,
All
there's
right,
so
now
much here.
y'all really need to go out there and nominate me because I'm trying to get Kerry to take me out to dinner. Bing bong
Hell
fucking right, let's
yeah. Bing
go.
bong. Let's go.
Hold
I'm
up,
down.
hold up, hold up. What's going on here, Carrie? You cheating on me, yo?
No way. There's lots, there's
Oh,
plenty of love.
Boot 'em.
yeah,
There's
I'm
Kerry,
just.
get
plenty of
mad at me. We
love.
got people trying to get up
She's
here.
just very open.
I'm very open.
Oh shit. We do have people trying to get up here. I'm just kidding.
Yo, Alpha, was that Afro Tiger Chimp my birthday present?
Did I send it to you?
No, I just saw you posted it.
All right, it's your birthday present.
Fuck
What
off.
did I post? I tweet too much, obviously.
I don't know. I
Oh
saw it
yeah,
and I was
that's the
like,
only
dude, I
downfall
hardly see
to
those tiger
Twitter.
ones.
So did I answer your question, Jim Star? I want to make sure that I answered it completely.
Yes, in a roundabout way, yes, you did. But I'm sure that we're not expecting the mistakes that were made prior to this new date coming up, because obviously some communities felt that if they were going to be paying for the privilege to be nominated, and then there was other communities which I would have been part of that would have said that why were we not there in the first place? My man Alpha, the Chipmunks, and when you came through
Yes.
around the, so
I
what's
I will say, okay, one, I want to say no one no one is being paid, no one's paying to be nominated. So I want to make sure that that is very clear, that the communities are nominating. But we do have a ton of nominations right now that have not been updated on the site, and there's a lot of crofam nominations. And I told everyone that yesterday too, because we fell behind in our operational activities, and we fell behind on updating those things. So I saw all that crofam love in there. And so I just want to let you know there's a lot of nominations, and hopefully they are coming back out there today. We want to make sure that we're getting that completely updated, and that is all there, because it made so much sense for me when I went in there, when the dust started to settle and the anxiety came down, and after we signed with Blue Champs, which literally was the last minute. I had this space schedule with Darcy. We had been scheduled for 2 weeks, and it was literally 4:59 before we finalized that thing and signed it. It was crazy. I couldn't breathe. I was like, I've never experienced this kind of anxiety and insanity in my life. So we did that, and then finally, when we could breathe again and we could take a moment, we were able to start catching up. And I went into our awards, um, into the back end of our awards, and I saw all the nominations, and I was like, I really understand why the community is like how they are feeling, and I get it. And so I just want to let you all know that you are there, and the nominations are in, and we will be getting those out. And I see you, and we are here for you.
Thanks, Curry.
You're welcome.
I feel better. What do you say, T?
Hey, how's everybody doing? Harry, thanks for coming up to answer so many questions. I do have one question that I was concerned about all last
Mhm.
week, and it had to do with the ticket prices. I believe you said it was 250, but when I checked the website, it said $48. Is that a mistake? Did the
Yes.
team
So let
overlook
me,
that?
that's a great question. It's a great, great question. And it's something that I would like to open up to the community too. And we want to think about moving forward, right? Because, so what happened is we had the bots that came in. So there were about approximately 12 bots that actually came in, because when you put your mint down to zero, there are bots out there that are scraping the web to find that. Just didn't, we had no idea whether, who knows what happened, right? You
There are
just can't
bots
exactly
out
tell.
there for everything, and you
Oh,
don't know until you know. Yep.
you don't know until you know. So it sunk our floor to $7 a ticket, and it devastated us. And so we worked really hard to get that floor up, and we were able to get it up after about 4 or 5 days of working at it to about that $48. And so we were about to release an announcement that said, we are going to lower this cost, right? Because of what happened, because of the bots, because of this experience. And we've also had this long conversation about it's kind of nice to give this level of access, right? That we could have done the event and done a $50 ticket, because it's not about making money off those tickets and driving that, right? That we were able to, through sponsorship and through ticket sales, like what bringing them down to that $50, we would have been good, right? We would have covered those costs. We would have been able to bring that event, but we weren't able to make that announcement because the FUD had just like that, it just had gotten too bad. It had spread like wildfire. So we had to take a step back, and we had to, consider, and that's when the blue chimps actually, it all aligned at the same time. Like that day that we did that, the blue chimps had reached out, the FUD kind of went on fire, and I can't believe it's only been 3 days since that all transpired.
It's
But
crazy.
but that's why the ticket prices. And so I think we'll open it up to the community to have that conversation, right? As we move forward, where do we see these events? Like, I would love to open that floor, right? Let's talk about those ticket sales. Let's talk about that access. Let's talk about that thing, because even in a bear market, there's a way to be able to raise funds, to raise investment, and to have some ticket sales to cover, to get everyone paid, but to throw these things so that we really are driving that accessibility.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I do have one last question to deal with the tickets. Those that did pay the full amount, will they be able to get the refund to be matched out at that level?
Yeah, so DM me. Let's talk about that. We definitely have plans of how to be able to manage that for you. Yep. And
Appreciate
anybody
it.
that did that, because there were not, to full transparency, there were not a lot of people that paid at that full price. And I know we had run a promotion at the 198, and there were people who ran at that 198 and paid that. So we are here for you. Just reach out if you had that experience. Please reach out. Either put a ticket in the Blue Chimps Discord, reach out to Scott on NFT, the NFT account, reach out to me. Don't feel, I just don't want you out there feeling like you're by yourself. We are here, right? But I won't know unless you come to me, because part of Web3 is anonymity, right?
That is true. And we also don't want anyone to feel that way. I bought a ticket off of someone who won a giveaway but lives in like Amsterdam. So I have that ticket. It is a VIP ticket, and what we do around here is we give this stuff away. So let's keep it going. and we'll do it in here. No, Brad, it's not for you. And we will do it before we get out of here.
Where's
It's
the
9:30.
fairness? That's not fair. Just categorically. And by the way, good morning, Carrie. I'm a fan.
Good morning.
Alpha.
Categorically unfair.
Chuck. Well, yeah.
Thank you, Brad.
And I mean, I had to raise my hand. That's not right.
No, your hand was raised before I said that, so busted. Say
Chicken or the
something
egg?
else.
Got him.
Let's go, Brad.
We got 70 people in the room today, Alpha.
Wait, he had a question, right?
He must.
Martek.
But we also know that Brad's been following Carrie around like a little puppy all morning, so he probably already asked.
That's beside the point. You just brought up something that's a moot point that has nothing to do with anything. That's nothing.
Right. What's up, Truck?
Oh man, I was over here looking at my neighbor's puppy, bro. She has the cutest little dog, man. Brad, I see you got a new microphone. I appreciate that. You're not burning my ears up right now. So, yo, big shout out to Brad for toning that damn microphone down.
Truck, congratulations. Go forth and multiply. You took that literally, and I'm proud of you. Good job. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Man, I appreciate
But
it.
for everybody else, the Bible is not literal, okay? So stop it.
Truck thinks it is. So
I
just
never
step
said,
back.
Whoa. This is Coffee and Crow. We are not going to do that. I'm not even going to open up that can of worms. I have never, in my 38 years of life, taken the Holy Biblios literal. I know that there are a lot of stories there, and you need to be able to pick out and decipher the information in that.
The Holy Biblioteca? Jesus Christ, man.
They don't want to get me going. But, yeah.
Well, you got to go forth and multiply down, bro. You got it down, bro. Good job.
Well, Brad, we're gonna go full circle, and because you brought up that book, I'm gonna get everybody to pay attention to the top because Chorus is minting on Chronos soon.
That was quick.
Very soon.
Okay.
Yes, very soon. But understanding the Holy Biblios and the story of Jesus Christ and Mary and the Trinity. Actually, look into the story of Horus.
Yeah, they stole that shit from the Egyptians. I know.
Yeah. And a lot of other cultures have taken that story and, changed it around for their narrative. And that's cool, but this goes back eons before those books were written. So,
well, I'm saying, bro, like Moses was an Egyptian Jew. So what are we really talking about here?
Bro.
Talking about Carrie understanding that I know that part, and I am down with it too, Carrie.
I appreciate it.
Let's do this thing.
I appreciate you both.
Brad, are you still looking for a wife, bro?
That is not what we do in Coffee and Crow. Martech effect.
Yo, just wanted to say, man, we pushing 70 in the room. Let's get it up to 100 by 9:45. Tweet out the space. It's Coffee and Crow, Mr.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. We forgot to tell them to tweet out the room.
I got you. Mr. Two-A-Day, let's go. Coffee and Crow, 820. The Jungle, 420. If you ain't showing
get
up,
100, then we'll give out the NFT 3 ticket. There you go.
What you doing? Tweet out the room. Let's go.
And so you guys all know, and I don't know if everyone caught this, but if you have an NFT 3 ticket and you would like to join us for the teaser event that we're going to be doing with Blue Chimps, you will be able to claim a ticket to NFT LVCon. I think it's starting next week because we got to work with TokenGate. And we're going to do a check, and it will be, you have to delist your ticket, which will be a screenshot, and then you can claim a ticket there. And if you have a VIP Plus or an Executive VIP, you'll get that same access to the NFT LVCon as well. And your NFT 3 awards when we announce those dates, hopefully today.
Very nice to know. Very nice to know. And by the way, thank you for not, banning me from Coffee and Crow. I know that was a tough decision. Last week's poll where Alpha just got his ass kicked. I just need to say thank you. I mean, it's rare,
Brad,
when a guy, the entire Kronos chain just is pissed, and I see, why now. Looking back, I get it. But just thanks. Appreciate it.
No, you are just bugging, bro.
Brad, he didn't even get his ass kicked in there.
I know. I
come
was
on.
in the DMs,
Bro.
I was not fast enough. But Brad is he's doing his thing, man. He's got his shtick, and he's sticking with it, and we respect that. But I'm not gonna give him that much time up here. Everybody's got to have a chance to say what they came to say. What you say? That you only. But of course you did it. What you say?
Yo, baby.
You don't know the fucking words.
Oh. One more thing though, Alpha. Before I retire into the corner and get my morning routine popping. So I am working hard in the background to get us a nice recap show for after Coffee and Crow, to go over some of the details that we stretch out throughout these couple hours that we're here in the morning, for some of those late risers, where we can touch some of the the major key points that we touched in here. I take notes and I try to put my timestamps on there so that I could go back and review it myself. It's a lot of work, bro. You're working hard, bro, and to be able to keep up with this shit twice a day.
It's a lot of work. It's not a
Hats off to
one-man
you.
show. It's like, first of all, there's our rotating cast of characters that comes in on a pretty much daily basis and keeps it interesting and keeps the information coming in. And our guy CK that rips all these to YouTube, and just the whole team in the Discord, man, that keeps it running. Always got to shout out Murph, dude. And then we got to do Yogi and Jim Star.
Oh, morning. Hey, I got a quick question about Kronos Bay. Anybody know why them damn transaction fees are so high?
Oh shit! He done opened up the damn can of
Just
freaking.
There's
like
a lot of
all nonchalant and shit.
you would have known this was
Like,
coming.
Bro, I
can we
got
just real quick talk about them fees on Kronos Bay?
What kind of fees are you seeing, Yogi?
Well, dude, I got them damn chromies or whatever that I got.
Yeah, just forget they're there, and then maybe
Well,
in the future it'll be worth something.
I need to
The
unstake them.
best tweet that I've
Damn
seen so
pets.
far was
I need
from
to unstake them to get the pets, but it's gonna be like 30 fucking crow.
exactly
Per
our
fucking
guy.
crummy.
Our guy.
I could do all three of them at one time. It'll be 30 crow.
I think it was Ty Lucky. Wasn't it Ty Lucky? He put out a tweet that said, "I just claimed all my crow from staking NFTs for the past," I think he said 3 months, and it was 30 crow in. He received 30 crow and he spent 35 on gas. So,
yeah, that's not even a claim to
Yeah,
the box
bullshit,
that
dude.
I
That's
got.
straight fucking horseshit.
I call that hustling backwards.
If I would claim the box that I got, it would be another 30 crow. I'm not gonna claim that. I'm just gonna get my damn NFTs.
All you
out.
need is enough people to be fucking pissed off enough in order for him to ease up on the contract.
I don't
that's
understand.
true. He does listen when we all get worked up.
That's crazy. I know them
But
damn
justifiably on this one.
If y'all say that name 3 times, I'm pretty sure he'll pop up, bro. So
Bok, where you at?
hey,
Spin
Yogi,
around in here.
Yogi want all the smoke early in the morning. Yogi, how fast are you driving right now? What's that speedometer say?
Man, I'm sitting at home, dude. I'm chilling.
Oh man, I love it even more.
Y'all know when you start going bok,
Joe's
bok,
driving.
bok, you're going to bring Joe into the room, right? You're talking chicken talk. And Alpha, it was Kronos Research. He paid 36 crow or 34 crow to get 34 crow back on his staking.
That's who it was. Thank you, Joe.
I've learned to just leave my crommies and all of that stuff in there. Those NFTs will die in there. I promise you, bro. Like I can't pay 30 crow to do anything. The only thing I'm paying 30 plus crow for is my maintenance fee on my Kronos node project, bro. That's it.
Well,
There you go. That's a smart play. Are you
what I'm
auto compounding for nodes?
No, my wife is auto compounding on there. I'm just collecting because the rewards have drastically dropped. So now I'm just collecting once a week, and I take that, turn it into Crow, and then I
Yeah, that
distribute that
adjustable
around.
reward mechanism is a bitch, man.
I thought it was gonna be better than that. It is.
Me
I
too.
thought it was gonna be way better than it is. But yo, done, bro. I had that phone back in the day, bro. You just brought back so many memories, bro. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go dig in the closet and find that flip phone, bro. Like,
Oh,
Hey,
it's in there.
yes, though. Them Razor flip phones, that was the shit.
bro,
Dumb
you can throw
Lucius.
that thing in somebody's head, it'll clock them and it don't break, bro. Try that with an iPhone.
They just remade those razors.
They're not the same though.
With a touch screen.
Yeah, it's a
That's
touch
crazy.
fold screen, I think.
Yeah, no. That ain't a razor. I remember back when I was in Jamaica in that time period, bro, I would bring like 2 or 3 razors down every time I flew down.
Come back with like 8 bitches.
They were like they were more than gold. Like people would sell their children for a razor.
What color did you have? Please don't tell me you had that icy metallic
No, the
purple.
red, the like dull red one.
Oh man, I had the purple, I had the black, and the silver. Man, I was running around like Kevin Gates plus one. I got 3 phones. I thought I was the man.
Hey, Alpha, when you was in Jamaica, they must have been jacking your kicks left, right, and center, bro.
I kept my guy Smokey in some dope Jordans, man. But like the thing is, when you live out in the country, try keeping a pair of Jordans clean, man. Like
Red dirt.
Jamaicans, they'll do it. They'll do it. They'll keep them clean. But like the amount of washing actually just wears the shoe down to like all the colors start to just disappear. Like, cause they're just washing that fucking Jordan on the daily, like a car.
That red dirt is an MF out there,
With the
boy.
blue soap, the blue
Yee.
soap has bleach in it, bro. Like, you can't be fucking hitting shoes with that. But don't ever try to tell a Jamaican shit. You're gonna catch a flat side of the machete quick.
Indeed. Just a quick one. Chronoballs is up. His mint is up to 180. So let's keep on supporting him and his IRL use case for the kids and stuff like that. Just
Let's
wanted to throw
go.
that in real quick because he's
Let's
at work.
go, bro. Because
Yeah.
last time I was yelling at y'all, that was Thursday, and we were at 140. So that's good. And we can do better, and we can keep doing this. So
I thought that was Monday.
was it?
Yeah, because you spoke
No,
on it on a
dude, no.
Friday.
Because I was saying
I
that
hopped in
it
that
had been
shit
a
on a
week.
Monday.
I minted it on Monday, and then I yelled at everybody on Thursday.
Oh, I just know I yelled at people too. And because I'm bringing it up again, I'll go mint another one. Damn it.
My wife keeps track of when I yell at everybody.
We got
Dumb Lucius.
hands. We got hands.
We got a bunch of hands, but Lucius won't shut his mic off, so he better tell us why he brought all this nostalgia in here this morning. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my Afro chimp.
Done. What are you eating, bro? That sounds like you.
I don't know. I can't handle it. Gym star Joe Kerry.
Hey, once again, Alpha the host, a chimp, Hyper, a chimp, Kerry. You're not nominating or coming out when you came out first time about this NFT 3 thing. You didn't acknowledge the chimp. I'm not trying to be hammering that, but I say this time
Hammer it.
around.
Hammer it. For me. Hammer it for me, because I
Yeah.
feel like a dummy.
Didn't she acknowledge the chimps?
No, she didn't. She gave
Verbally.
us Sheva's fading. Yeah, about fades. Anyway, and we'll be requiring whitelist for the space. Bartek can, can do the things, and JoeQ can take times of the, where the whitelist will be dropped for the chimps. We deserve it as a community, and also, I'm only saying what I saw on Twitter. So, as somebody that will be in the listener here, when you came up the first time, what's the story about Ongozo and 50K?
Yes,
Advance fee.
I can tell you that story. Okay, so first, blue chimps. I don't know information about Blue Chimps whitelist, so I
Oh
am not
no,
the
not
person.
those chimps.
Okay.
We're talking about the Chronos chimps. The first 10K project on Chronos, the
Like our
little golden
PFPs?
boy that I'm wearing, the one that
Nice.
Hyperasia can't stop talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you have my fucking afro, asshole.
I'm re-upping on afros. The floor is actually 2,500 right now, and the next one up is
Wow. That's
6,000. So that one is a
nice. Woo.
steal. And
The
I'm
next
actually about
what?
to get it.
6,000?
Yeah, it goes 2,500 straight up to 6.
So
Give me the afro, dude. I'm
let's
shooting for
talk
old
about
man.
before, because I wanted to, just in case I get rugged, because I have a call at 10 and I'll have to jump back in. So let's talk about the 50,000 and the Uganzo and how that happened. Oh man, what a day that
Yeah,
was.
I've only heard like stories, and I know all those guys.
My God. Okay. So listen, I love everyone on my team, and I love what I love most about Web3 is that this is a space for everyone to come into, and it doesn't matter what level of experience or what level of entrepreneurship or what level of anything that you have, you are here and this is your opportunity. So we were in that space, and someone on my team came in and she, pitched to the crowd about a potential sponsorship for an activation at 50K. Was it the appropriate space to do it? I would not have chosen to do that at all, because I don't think that's something that you come to the community. I don't want to ask projects for anything, right? I think really what happening is she were pitching to Uganzo and thought it was a good space to come into, to do that, to ask his community about that, but turned it was not a good idea. It was not a good idea. And the space was tough. It was tough.
I
It
gotta
was
tell you,
not.
this is why you stick with us, because we would have told you that from the rip. Because Psycho Kitty spaces are always tough, and
Oh, it was tough.
that is not the crew to bring up anything with. To tell you the truth, like we love them, we
Yeah.
love all of them.
There's a
But
lot
like,
of pain in that
I've
group.
been in more fights in Psycho Kitty spaces than any others.
I feel like there's a lot of pain in the community in general, like all the communities, right? We've been through a lot in these past 2 years. We are sensitive, we are hurt, we have been tricked, we have been tripped, we have been rugged, we have been taken advantage of, everything, right? So we're
And if you
sensitive.
haven't, you just haven't been around long enough.
No. But what it showed is like we need to be so thoughtful and so careful, because at the same time we're here to learn together. Like this is also all new, right? And there are things that it's hard to predict until you learn from it, like dropping our price to 0 and bots coming in and sweeping those tickets, right? And crushing us. Like, lesson learned. Don't
That's
do
why
that.
I feel like this is the most beautiful time. Like I look back on the past 8 months, and I've loved every minute of it. The ups, the downs, because I've known the whole time that we are at the very, very beginning. Like we've been here 8 months and we're still at the beginning. Like that's how early we are. And it sounds cliche because you hear it all the time, but like it's 100%
It's
true.
not.
And
Yeah.
this is DeFi. It's what Kerry was talking about, where the problems came from. And there's going to be a lot more where that came from. Because if we're doing it right, then we're doing it decentralized. Because everything here has to be. That's our groundwork. So when you hear like Web3 is is wide open, the desks are there, like find one and sit at it. That is literally what we're dealing with here. Like no one's going to hand you anything. And if they
Nope.
say they are, that's when you're about to get scammed. Like sit down at a desk and put the fucking work in, and
Yep.
you'll be right where you want to be. And your reputation is everything. So
So sorry, now is that a yes to the whitelist for the chimp?
the Chronos chimps.
The Chronos chimps, yeah.
I don't know what the question. I don't understand the question for the whitelist for the Chronos champ. Am I
It's
on it?
kind of like the Ugonzo thing. We'll do it in the DMs. We should
Okay.
work out something for the chimps so we can get
Okay.
them. We can get them involved because Jim Star is right. The chimp community feels shafted,
No.
but
Yes.
not
We don't
not.
want that.
Yeah, no one
I don't
wants them
want
to feel
anyone
that
to
way.
feel that way. We don't want anyone to feel that way. I want all the communities to feel supported. And I want to figure out ways how to get all the communities here and together, right? And I don't want you to feel, I don't want any of the communities to have any financial burden for that, right? I just want you to show up. I want to design these events completely different, right? I don't want to charge anyone for booth space. I just want those things to be given to the communities. I think it's about time that the infrastructure and the technology and the things that are the brands, like, they are the ones that are marketing. They are the ones that should be coming out and pushing these things, right? And now that we have more time and we've given ourselves more space, like, that's what we continue pushing, right? So all of that space to come and chill and be, that should just be yours.
And I don't want to sound like a dick, but I 100% saw this happening with the NFT3 thing. And like only because I'm 40 years old, I was a promoter for 15 years, and shows, and especially like these kinds of shows are incredibly difficult to put on, and this is the first one, and the first one is always the hardest one. And you pretty much, when it comes to like festivals and stuff like that, which is what I'm more versed in, you are 100% of the time taking a loss your first year. So like not only that, but here we are in web3 doing an NFT award show for the first time, which is the first time it's been done, period. So like I was here to roll with it from the start, and I hope that the community in here picked up those vibes, because like that's all we've been saying. You got to roll with it.
Yeah, you got to, I mean, I'm so thankful that the community is here and coming out and asking us these questions, right? And working with us
And
and
we're glad
doing
you're
this.
here, because man, people just disappear on us. I can't
Hmm.
fucking tell you how many people just disappear on us, and
Yeah.
that's that's hard. So just being here to answer the questions, hear the feedback, and set everybody straight on what's going on in the future is like perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's what we didn't want to do. And it was hard because it took us like a few days to like negotiate the champs. And then, everything was just kind of like winding out of control so quickly. And especially those few days that when we were, signing with NFTLV Con, I couldn't say anything. And it was getting to the point where everyone was like asking me directly. And I would be like, I wasn't going to hide from the community. There was not going to be, I wasn't going to just not be on Twitter. Right. I was like, no way. Like, I'm not just disappearing. I can't say anything. And I might not be, actively like trying to pump up the space because everyone is pretty mad at me right now. But I wasn't going to disappear. And, people would put me on stage, and even D-Dish from the lines, he was like asking me like these he's like, Carrie, when is the event? What is happening? And it's like the day before we signed, I'm like, I will have information for you tomorrow. Right. And so it's been intense, but it is so important to me because I am not, events is not what I normally do. What I do is build technology and build products, right? And that is really why I even got on board to do this, because I wanted to help to bring the communities together, right? I saw the events that were going on. I've been to a bunch of them, and I saw how they were kind of like not delivering. And I really wanted to help to be a part of creating something that was a new product, a new solution, a new thing to go out and to create, what ultimately becomes a footprint for our Web3 communities to have events. And so, yeah, it's been a journey, but it's really important to me to be genuine to the thing that I am so passionate about, which is Web3 and the opportunity it gives us all.
It's great to hear. Honestly, Joe.
Thank you.
What do you say, buddy?
Hey, what I was going to say is WTF, you got the number, give me a call. I can help you with that whitelist stuff. I do see Bach in here to answer some questions
That
on
was your fault,
the.
Joe. You said bok bok.
I told you, man.
No, I
Bach
didn't.
say
I didn't
Bach
say it.
3
You guys
times.
said it. But I told you if you do that, you're going to bring up the chicken farmer also. So you got me back up here. I forgot half of what I was going to say. So the part with WTF, I did remember that part. Everything else, peace and happiness to the room. I'm sure I'll remember here in the next 5 minutes what the hell I was going to say in the first place. So stepping back.
Nice. Stay up here and just don't even raise your hand next time. You just cut me right the fuck off. You got carte blanche. Yogi, what's up?
Bach, what's up with these fees, man? I need to get my damn Chrome done.
Sorry if I was cutting him off. The question is, what's up with them fees, Bach? I think he was trying to do something over on Kronos Bay.
Oh, for the staking?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got to get my chromies out of staking so I get my pet airdrop.
Yeah, so the fees are that's the fees that they are. The reason the fees are like that is because it sustains the pool. What are the fees right now that when you're trying to remove it?
I think it's like 35 crow or something.
Yeah, it's like 32. I think mine was 32 crow.
Bach,
Yeah.
isn't there a thing where
how many total are you trying to remove out?
3. I think I got 3.
He wants the secret. How do you get him out? How do you get him out without the fees?
I wish.
No secret.
I told Chromie, I said, there ain't no way you can count mine for the airdrop and leave them staked. I don't.
Yeah, this is my question, Bach. Wasn't there something that you were working on where, because you knew that this was how it was going to go, right? Like when people needed to have stuff out of staking for airdrops, that there was going to be high traffic, and it was that this was a good thing for the pool because when people need to pull it out, the fees were going to be higher. Wasn't that like a thing?
Yeah, it was part of the design of the whole staking platform to keep the pool going.
So so the smartest thing to do is to like be ahead of those things and like pull your chromies before the airdrop and before everybody else starts pulling theirs because the fees go up. Am I right?
The fees don't go up. It's we're taking advantage of everybody trying to pull it out, so the pool can get filled up.
Right.
Yeah. I understand like the fees are high, but like the rewards are good too. You just have to wait and hold it in there and kind of.
Oh, right. That's what I'm trying to focus, kind of dial in on here. Is that what Bach has created is hopefully beneficial to both parties. The ones that stay in the pool because it's too expensive to get out for the airdrop, and then the ones that really want the airdrop and pay the 35 crow because that's going to the people that stayed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 35 crow is about like $3. So it's not like very, very, very expensive.
Hey,
I know.
Don't shame my fucking community, bro.
No, not at all.
35 crow is literally $4.20 some odd cents right now with the rise in crow. We're almost at 13 cents. We're not at 10 cents anymore, bro.
But look, the good thing
13
is,
cents. Let's go.
whenever everybody pulls out, normally people pull them out for a little snapshot, and if the pool is not offering enough rewards, people aren't going back into it. So it's kind of cool to be able to help replenish some of it when everybody's extracting, and you know they're going to when they're going to remove it for that snapshot. Then they're going to be incentivized to get back in the pool once that's over. So it's actually a pretty cool little mechanism that you've got in place there.
Thank you, AFAS. That's what I was trying to say. And for people that don't know, AFAS rarely comes up. And when he does, it's got to be important. And he's also very, very much. What would you say, AFAS? I would put you on the conservative side of things.
Oh, it sounds probably when I speak.
Financially, not politically.
Okay. Financially, yeah. I grew up being very.
AFAS is a Trumper.
I was very. I wasted a lot of money growing up, and I learned hard ways how to be more frugal. And yes, I've become very conservative, and I don't like taking on too much risk at all because I've been burned too many times.
Thank you, sir. I just wanted to add those weights to your words because it is important.
Thank you. I
And you
appreciate
do,
that.
hey, like, I listen when AFAS decides to talk to us. And Bach, that's good for you, bud. That's real good for you because he's analyzing it from a consumer standpoint, and he likes how it looks. What do you think, Jimmy? The good Jimmy?
Oh, back.
That was a
I
close
don't.
one.
Oh, that's a close one, sure, but I'm going to sound as smart as Jimmy now today. Okay, so back here is me now. And riddle me on this one now. And the fees are high. The fees don't go to you. The fees don't go to the project. The fees don't go to the holders of the NFTs. So these fees are just miraculously being generated into a black hole in the Chronos system or in the Chronosphere. Okay, so but the point is that if you're in these projects that you either bought under 100 crore, you shouldn't really be whining of 35 crore if you're going to just unstake it.
So just start. The fees do go back to the pool. So what happens is with the fees, when you're paying those fees, it goes out and it buys more Bach and puts it inside the pool immediately, instantly. So the fees benefit the pool holders. It doesn't benefit Bach us as a whole, but it benefits the people that are already in the pool. So
And I
the
guess
fees,
it benefits the Bach holders in the sense that
yeah,
there's the Bach purchase.
yeah, there's the Bach purchase. There's a positive in the price.
Yeah, sorry, I know the back here, but the project, I'm supposed, like, say, for example, um, a non-project, a non-back project, or a non-back NFTs that probably minted free and we're offering staking. So they're offering staking not for the holders, for the people in this, imaginary pool. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that if you buy an NFT for 100 crore, in, like, say, for the case of the Gen, um, you got that for 25 crore and it's almost what 300 crore now. So when you're staking these things, you're leaving them in the pool. It's not a quick fix cash thing, swindle flipping thing that you're doing here. I'm not trying to advise anybody. When you stake them in back pool, you forget about it because they're literally being kidnapped, and you're only going to be paying a ransom fee to get them out of there. But if you leave them in, it might just be an incubator that, them Gen 2 back or Gen 1 back, they
Yeah,
cost
when
20.
Bach
Yeah.
wrote ARM, it meant adjustable ransom mechanism.
I just have to jump out for a few minutes. I have a quick phone call, but I will be back.
Oh, that's cool, Carrie. Thank you for being here.
You're
Yeah,
welcome. I'll be back
the
in about
best thing,
60 minutes.
the best thing I can say to anybody that wants to stake, it is rank based staking as well, so that has a factor. So if you have a low rank, your earning, will be slower. But if you do have a higher rank, you will have much more to earn. I would say, like, if you're staking in, have a timeline of like a month, you know, of waiting uh, in the pool. Don't have the timeline of like putting it in there for like 1 or 2 weeks and then exiting out. Yeah.
Oh my god, my mother is calling me over and over again. Yogi,
They will do that.
Yo,
I gotta
Al.
take this. Brad, don't.
Yeah. Okay. No, I
Hey,
mean, I'll keep it. Listen, this needs to be said anyway. Joe, this is Coffee and Crow, so please, your comments clear, concise, and to the point. If you could just make that small adjustment for us all, thank you very much. Jim Star, good points, man. Really love the info, though. Alpha.
Thank you, Brad.
Martech, my dog. What? There's a lot of Martech guys. Like, there's this Martech guy, there's that Martech. What's going on here? Do you have impersonators or what's going on, bro? Come on, my dog.
I'm just building my team out, man. Just doing it quietly in the background. When I'm ready to pop the trunk and let you know what's really going on, you know. I don't like to talk much, man. I'm more of a doer than like a talker. Do you know what I mean? So just putting the key components of the foundation in place. We got some great strategic partnerships that we've that I'm solidifying. But yeah, just a hard guy working. That's all. Just a humble guy in the background, man.
Humble like a lion. Sorry, I overreacted. My mother gets me more fired up than Brad does. So when she calls me 4 times in a row, it's got to be important. So I booted him, and I'll let him back up. Yogi, what's up, dude?
Hey, you remember the other day I brought up the Chimp Club? I posted it on top. You see what I was talking about?
What the hell is this?
Yes, and if you click on their link, it brings you to Crow-C, and on Crow-C, it says Corona's Chimp Club. I'm like, what the hell?
What?
Yes, sir.
Bach.
Bro.
¿Qué pasa?
Hey, Alpha, I told you already, bro.
What?
Crow-C is an open
I know.
maker.
I'm clicking on it.
I just saw that too. Like,
it says Chronos Chimp Club, and it says fucking verified.
No. It's not as verified. It's a verified drop.
It's a verified drop.
Yeah.
This can be confusing to people, bro. Like, I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing. You're one of the smarter guys around here.
I know.
Look at, I gotta shout out this Crow-C website. It looks great. The UI is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it is pretty confusing.
This is gonna confuse the shit out of people.
Chronos Chimp Clubs are foundering collection based off 100 little monkeys. Okay.
I'm a drop kick somebody.
And Bob, what's the update on the eggs? What day we on?
These guys think they're cute or something.
Yeah, the eggs are hatching pretty soon. Like, no
like,
joke.
Where is their Twitter page? I'm writing a strongly worded letter.
That is the Twitter page. Chimp Club is the Twitter.
Oh, the one that posted it?
Yes, sir.
So the guy's got a loaded line, and he thinks this is funny, and he follows me, and he thinks I'm gonna follow him back. No.
Oh no, this is his first NFT collection. He's so excited. I don't know if you see it.
Look, I think they look good. I'm gonna tell him the same thing I told you back in the day. Oh, but you didn't listen to me either.
We're just trying to help people launch their projects. We're not trying to. Maybe he doesn't know about the original Chronos Chimp Club.
Shut the fuck! Stop it! Just stop.
Yeah, I think they look good. I just think he needs to change his name. If he changed the name of it, I think he'd be fine.
Exactly.
You know,
like people would buy this.
More than likely,
what it is.
His contract name is probably Chronos Chimp Club too. Let me see on Chronos Scan. Yeah, his contract name is also Chronos Chimp Club. I don't know.
This guy's really going for it. I'm inviting him in here.
I always recommend, paying attention to the freaking contract, bro. Just
hey,
pay attention to the contract.
Which marketplace is this on that you're speaking on?
Box.
It's not a marketplace. It's like what I created on Crow-C. It's called crowc.art. You can upload any layers you want and then press a button and you could generate your own NFT collection. Basically democratizing the whole entire space. So anybody can just create their own NFTs now. And what this person did, they named their NFT collection the same thing as another collection. It's not their fault. They might not even know that Chronos Chimp Club exists. But yeah, I don't know.
No, I can't.
That
I'm not
is impossible.
I was gonna say I can't even. I can't. No, no.
Can someone else invite him? We got to talk to this guy.
It looks like he has 2 collections. He has the Chronos Chimp Club and Alien Verse Crow.
Right. They're both in this post. And again, I love the fact that we've got a lion holder who's making his own projects on Chronos. He's obviously
Yeah, that's the
a
thing too.
DeFi guy.
How do you know he holds the line though? He may have
Oh shit! Get him in here.
You can't really verify.
Get him in here. Well, we can. We know what this lion looks like. We can go find it. See who owns it. Joe Q. What it do?
Hey, this is probably a different point, but Bach, are you ready for an influx of CRO-C no-code generator projects to jump in?
Yeah, bro, we're almost ready to scale it up.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this little piece out there
Scale it
for
up,
everybody.
like let people mint more than 100.
Yeah.
Well, this is something a little bit different, but everybody ran out and created those domain names that connected your CRO to your wallet address. But now, has anybody other than myself thought about this, that if you jump into that no-code generator and create a project with a name that you like or you think is going to be popular, it actually locks that name and you now own that name and or project, and down the road if someone wants to use that, they have to buy it from you?
Oh, Joe, don't
Just
do
saying.
that to them.
So I just checked, and chronoschimp.club is already registered. Chronos Chomp Club is still available.
Yeah, you should buy that, Brad.
Chronoschimp.co is available. So, yep.
And
But I'm talking about an actual project name.
to try and talk with a mouthful of food up here.
So, Brad, if
should
you listened to
buy
what
it.
I said instead of what you wanted to hear, you would have heard me say, if you create a project and you actually mint it, it is now your name. I'm not talking about the wallet address. I'm
Tell 'em,
talking
Joe.
about an actual project. So, God gave you 2 ears. Use them more than you use the one mouth. Stepping back.
Yeah, Joe Q. I see what you're saying. Like, if somebody makes a project, like for example, the Bored Ape Chronos Club, no one else can create another NFT called the Bored Ape Chronos Club.
Exactly. So even though you're doing a little project with the less than 100 mint, you now lock that name down, and if somebody wants to come and use it, they have to search you out and buy it.
Like if
Stepping back.
somebody had a URL that was dingdongditch.com and they just bought it randomly, and a company was like, hey, we're going to make a doorbell called Ding Dong Ditch. Let's get the website. And they look and some random guy
I
owns
already
it.
registered that one. But yeah,
They have to,
generally, yeah, you're right.
They have to buy that from them in order to use it because they're the owner. So with the project side, the name of the project, same concept.
But we see things like, they use the hyphen or change a letter. The only real money I see getting thrown around, like Coke.eth just got sold for 40 ETH, I think, which isn't bad. I don't know. There's been some sales on Crow, but nothing over, like, I still think Texas has the highest purchase for Texas hodl.crow. Like, even the meerkats and the chimps, you can see the highest. Go to whatever their website is. Can someone shout out the website since I'm blanking? Chronos Domains. Anybody? Tough crowd. It's not ENS. It's Chronos Domains dot. Nobody?
Chronos.domains.
Thank you, AFAST. And you can find all this information there.
That's all it is. www.chronos.domains takes you straight to it. CNS, your Chronos identity.
And I don't know if anyone has any news from them. They were really grinding when they started and putting out new utilities. I saw a lot of people switched it up. So on Ibisus, you could, like, they worked something out with Ibisu so that it showed up. but it doesn't show up on Tofu yet. Like, I want to see them keep this momentum going.
So are we basically going to just sweep the fact that there's a likely, dodgy chimp, Kronos chimp on the scene?
No, we don't like it. We're waiting for the guy to come in here.
And it's not the same, right? Like the art is completely different.
The art is completely different. The name is exactly the same. So how does this work in the business world, right? I know I had I still have a production company called Bulldog Productions, and I got a cease and desist letter from a fucking beauty company called Bulldog. This was like 10 years ago, but that's how they play it.
But I'm willing to bank on the fact that I don't think he knows like the original. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, people would come in brand new to all this
and not know about the Kronos Chimp Club and drop a project called the Kronos Chimp Club. What are the chances of
He
that?
probably thought he was like the most smartest guy. He's like, bro, I have.
All right, I'm willing to hear that from him, but like, fucking A, you the balls to say some shit like that. What's up, Kim? Welcome.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Good
just
morning.
Listening in, learning, right? So the website that this company accidentally named their shit on, right? Is there nothing on there that'll pop up whenever you're trying to enter in a company name and let you know that that name's already been taken?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, if you're making a project and you're naming it in your head, Kronos Chimp Club, you've typed it into.
The thing is it's not
somewhere on the internet.
It's not a company. Nobody has a. It's hard to really prove some type of like, hey, this is mine. It's nobody can have it or use it for anything.
Dude, I totally
you can
understand
name a business anything and then you just
like
do a DBA.
It's like a pre-startup. An
You can
NFT
just do a
project is
do
like a
business
pre-startup.
as. You can make your business like What the Fuck Incorporated and then do business as Kronos Chimp Club.
You
Well,
telling
shouldn't
too much
that
alpha
shouldn't
right
that
now.
be fixed? Is there a way to like code it on your platform to where whenever someone's wanting to do another company inside Crow, that it wouldn't allow that?
No, it's called a do business as. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's been
I'm
existing.
learning. I'm just learning. So
I'm here to protect my IP rights for my chimps that I have. So I'm
And
with
when you
all the
file a
smoke right now.
DBA, well, yeah, dude, we all are. That was the coolest thing the chimps have given us. It's the only thing the chimps have given us so far, and we're not complaining. But yeah, when you have a DBA, that's in your local municipality. So anything it gets cross-referenced with would only be in your local vicinity. So like you can have a DBA of like Dove.
Literally.
And obviously you're not the soap company, but
yeah,
like,
you need a You also can't mimic them though. That's like the one
right,
thing.
that's when it gets dicey.
But there's also not a lot of like regulation about two businesses really having the same name. You just put like LLC in the name of the business, and you can make your logo whatever the fuck you want.
It's when you start trying to make money off either the name or a product associated with the name.
Yeah, like that Nathan
no,
for you.
I understand all of that.
So
I
that's why with the
understand all of that.
NFTs, it's even worse and like
right.
more
No, I
more
get it.
dire because
So
they're always selling products.
So with
that
the
they have
how is this guy gonna fix that, right? Like, how much is it gonna cost him to change the name of everything after it's already been made, right?
How much does it cost a doctor to change her name when she gets married?
The doctor? Is
that true? It's like a divorce, right?
No, it's like a marriage to a doctor who has already had an established practice.
Holy fuck. All right, so I'm going to drop back down and listener.
Are you tripping again, Hyperasia?
No. Some say I constantly am, but no, I'm not actually on it right now.
All right, just checking.
But I'm curious, with the Kronos of NFTs, do you own the ones that you own? like the rights to do
You
anything.
own the ones you own.
Yeah. So like, could you edit them in any way, shape, or fashion,
You can.
or remint them? I suppose. Like I was saying, do it on
I don't know
OpenSea so I
about
could hex it.
reminting. We got to talk to them.
So you should be able to create a derivative of the one that is yours that you own because you own all the rights to it.
Any you own,
And
right?
now, don't make me rug this because we've got stuff that we're working on here. But
watch out in the future for little terms and agreements that are signing away potentially like rights to your NFTs. Like if they're on Bach,
always read the fine print, and
if they're on
always
Bach
read.
and Bach decides to like pull a fast one on everybody, he could
Who's
literally
pulling a fast one?
No, I'm saying hypothetically speaking, God forbid, if Bach decides to say like say I'm out, he could take everybody's NFT that's staked on the platform. Codex similarly, or Cyborg Swap, anybody.
Or any project owner
Yeah,
could change
Top
the
Swap
image
could.
files
You
on
know, I'm not trying to name
IPFS.
anybody, but
No, hyperbaric. That's not possible. There is no function on my contract for me to take it out.
well, no, I'm saying
But
like if it's staked on Codex temporarily owns it.
You know, but I'm saying on the box side, like
that's
like,
case by case.
It's in the contract that doesn't have there is no function for me to remove it.
Because like Phoenix Finance, for example, you can stake your Phoenix NFTs on their platform for their token, and they do not leave your wallet. So,
well, for a more like real life practical application, you don't own it for the purposes of like airdrops if you need it in your wallet or whatever.
Case by case.
And what's up, Bach, with the typing loading in your JavaScript code on the page?
What do you mean? What's going on?
Like for some of the TBD stakeable NFTs, you typed like loading for like however much.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I brought it up yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, no, I need to fix it.
Just don't type loading. I'm waiting all goddamn day.
That's fucked up, Buck. The hypertext says loading, and my guy's tripping balls just like watching it for 17 hours straight. Waiting for that shit to load. Martek, and then Joe.
I was just going to say regarding the Kronos chimps thing, the artwork does ironically look very similar, and the likelihood of this
similar enough that you would have to know about the Kronos Chimp Club at least.
Oh, I mean, anybody that's in NFTs that actually takes the steps to, you know, launch a small collection, they know what's out there. And like, again, I'm not saying that you know of this, Buck, but like, you know, I mean, again, you know, the likelihood of him not
he
knowing.
Likes to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, that's just interesting. Yeah, just very interesting.
What do you think, Joe?
I think I remembered the two things I was going to touch on.
Yeah, here we go.
Now it's fucking down. When we were talking about the information on Kronos balls, Kronos is actually working really hard on getting his 5013C international tax charity status set and firmed up. I know we're probably still anywhere from 30 to 50 days out on completion of that. So that is going to be a huge positive for the Kronos balls. That's the piece that I forgot. Now, swinging back to the conversation that we just barely had, when you sign up and you get that project name, you're also registering a token ID, just like the Thunder has its token ID. I have, for my little project that I did, C3. Kronos Custom Certificates. So I own the token ID C3 on the Kronos chain.
C3PO.
Beep boop boop.
Hey,
wait,
it's still open.
Being the ticket or whatever, or something else.
Say that again.
Are you talking about Kronos balls being a ticket to something, or something different than that?
Kronos balls has his NFTs. His NFTs are not part of the 501c charity aspect. He is donating the proceeds from the sales of those projects to get the funding to get kids into sports. He's going to have a second aspect to his project, which is the 501c charity, where you can donate on top of whatever you're doing with the NFTs. Step back.
I'm still
No,
waiting
that's
for
dope. Is
420.
this gonna facilitate crypto? Um, what am I trying to say here? Tax exempt crypto.
I'm honestly skeptical about the whole intersection of like physical government forms and like decentralized finance. I think they should be separated further than church and state.
Bro, but it makes it really difficult for us because that's
Well,
what's
no,
making
no,
the
no. You can
verification
have
hard.
your you can have like say your CDC wallet that's tied to your crypto.com app, and then you can have your MetaMask that MetaMask earns an income, and if you keep it ID, SSN, tax ID free, you just allowance yourself an income.
I like where you're going with this. This is also the way I feel. It's just it's beyond where I think the majority of the listeners are personally.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's a matter of making sure they don't slip up before they get there, like knowing what it
We'll
means
get them there. We're
when they
gonna get every
connect the two
single one of them
wallets.
there.
Because they're going to want to do like some real hard KYC actually is, which is knowing your customer, not your like
And
not the
I
producer.
just gotta say again that when Crypto.com unlinked all of our DeFi wallets the other day, like,
mine didn't get unlinked.
No shit. Mine didn't at first, and then like 12 hours in, I got this little notification that was like, "You should really relink it," and I was like, no way, fuck you."
Then I'm just going to undo it. I mean, undo it and then relink it with a fucking FUD one, a fucking fake ass one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta figure it out. But did you
You
try,
can't.
dude?
You
Has
can only
anybody
link
tried?
one wallet address to that app ever with that account.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they said. But with the
Once it's
unlinking,
linked and you disconnect it, that is the only one that can ever be linked back to it.
but if it's disconnected, is it still associated?
Yeah. I think so because my CDC wallet is still trying to link to it. It's just
Yeah,
not
but
there.
what are
But
who's
it's
to
only
say?
associated directly, like legally, like, hey, we know for a fact that this is yours whenever it's connected because you are saying without a doubt that on this KYC platform where you have all my info, that this exact wallet address I've connected to here is mine and I take ownership of it. Once it's disconnected, that's no longer assumed.
Yeah, there's plausible deniability at the least.
Correct.
I fucking hope so because that's a gray area because they can
Yeah,
prove
that's-
at one point in time it was KYC to you, and
Yeah.
wallets don't get like they're not phone numbers, they don't get
recycled.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll
Thank
throw
you.
you a blue heart for that, A fast, but I'm taking away points for not wearing a crowbot. We got puss and balls in the room.
What the
It's
fuck
very
is
nice.
this guy talking about?
I want my
Truck's got his hand up, and I'm going to jump in real quick before Truck goes. I did have an issue with the CDC Exchange app for CryptoCutie. She had locked when she got her new phone. We had messed up and not got her 2FA reset, so I was going to have to redo it. But with this new upgrade, it allowed the 2FA to cancel out, so now she can reset it and or use her log in for her account to make her transfers. So that was positive. Truck, what's up?
I mean, I didn't want to, change the conversation too far, but I have a special guest that may have requested a mic.
Is it Mikey?
No, we're talking
Is it
white,
me?
Mr. Mikey. We got
white
the
ashes
kingdom,
only.
the motor lock now. Miss Squeeze 7 and the all of them are ducked down.
Easy now. You're crazy, you know, bro.
Y'all people crazy as hell. But yeah, my man Essence of Green, I want to welcome my man to the family. He popped up a little late yesterday to the jungle, but this is a very close friend of mine. I've known him for goodness gracious, we'll say 25 plus years. Amazing person. He's coming into Web3 and he's coming in hot, but he's only burning white ashes, bro. So I think he threw up a request for a mic, but he does have a few things that he just wants to touch bases on. He has a couple questions for everyone, if you guys have a chance.
Oh, hell yeah, man. We got 2 minutes left here. But Mikey's coming up. Everyone's been on their best behavior except for Brad, as always. And proud of everyone except for Brad, as always. So, Mikey, what's good?
Hey, what's going on? Sorry, I've been rugging. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but so I got a question about the 2FA. If anybody has some insight. So my fiance, her phone got smashed, and we was able to reconnect and get it back into her crypto.com app, her DeFi app, and everything. But the 2FA is on her old phone, and you can't see the screen. And
So this is the solution. I've had to deal with every issue of getting logged into my account. They're super responsive. If you just go on crypto.com on the little like chat bubble thing on this corner, they'll have that shit fixed in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
They'll send you like they'll have you they'll ask you something like what's the last 4 digits of your social, maybe at the most, and then they'll send you like a temporary 2-factor to your email.
Okay, good, because I was kind of freaking out. Like, we can get on there, try
No,
to
your
get it back
email
to
is
her.
really all you need to ever get back in. And Authy, the authentication one, works the best for especially the NFT.
I'm a big fan of Authy.
Yeah, Google would never time right on mine.
Okay, appreciate
That's
it, man.
because you have to adjust the time codes in the settings on the Google Authenticator app. Every now and then you might have to do that, and it resets it, and then everything's synced up.
Yeah, just use
it. Fast, how much of deja vu is that? He used to do this back in December.
I do remember that quite often, daily.
You were the only one who knew this, to tell people to reset the timer on the Google Authenticator app.
I've done it, but the problem is like sometimes I'll have double VPNs or onion router VPNs, and it'll never time right. Or I don't even have enough time for it to not lag out or whatever.
So you can do what AFAS said, or I say, stick with Authy.
Yeah, Authy's never failed me.
AUPHY. It's a great app.
If you're having an issue with the lag from your VPNs, you're going to get the same amount of time for those one-time codes to reset on Authy and on Google Authenticator.
No, like for some reason, Google Authenticator, no matter how many times I would reset it, and I didn't even know Authy was a thing at the time. They actually recommended when they fixed it that I had used it, but none of the code would just never work.
Wait,
it
Google
would just
Authenticator told you to use Authy?
No, Crypto.com.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah, right. No, it was Crypto.com said Authy seems to work better for them, but the code just wouldn't work. No matter how many times I reset the clock, I tried it on a different phone.
Interesting.
I did everything I could think of.
Well, I'm stepping down, but Gabriel, please bring your royalties voice up here. I need things from Gabriel this morning.
All right, Brad, for you, I will send him an invite. And welcome to the stage, White Ashes Only. What's up?
Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? I'm a newcomer to the scene. I just wanted to step in and say what's up to everybody. Make sure y'all definitely like and follow my page on Instagram, Essence of Green, Can of Culture Company. And again, I just wanted to welcome myself, and I hope to do a lot of business with y'all in the near future.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's my motherfucking boy.
Just in case Gabriel doesn't come up here, that was my best impression. I'm down. I'm down for the get down. Truck knows.
Yeah. How many minutes we got left?
How many what?
How many minutes we got left?
-3.
Oh man, -3. I don't hear you getting yelled at, so I don't feel like it's really negative.
T-.
But shout out to everybody that's here. We've been holding strong at 69. Fucking love y'all. Shirley Lowe, Steven with a shirt on, Mr. Carl from the Boomers, Whoa Crypto.
Yo,
Joe's not
Afro,
kidding.
DM me
There's
after
like,
this. I had a question. I'm curious about something.
we have top level reps from like every project in here on the daily. And Croluminati. And Crolin. So you got
and Alt Mom.
Alt Mom and Kerry's coming back up. Right on time. Now, if you can't tell that she's a businesswoman, I don't know what else to tell you, because she said she had a call at 10. She left here at 10 on the dot, and she's back at 10:30. That's business.
That's what you got to do.
Good shit.
Thanks. I am a business.
Shout out to the Avex guy. Sorry, Alt Mom.
It's Carrie, but that's okay. I don't mind being mistaken for Alma.
Okay, sorry, Miss Carrie. I did not mean to cut you off.
No, I was just giving props. You're good.
I was going to give a shout out real quick to the AVAX guys that have come over to jump into the jungle or the Coffee and Crow with us this morning. I can see them down there.
Should we add them to the title?
Sushi Gang.
Sushi. Hey, look, I am gonna be popping open the mobile food truck here in about 25 minutes. I will keep that open for a nice little amount of time. I do welcome everyone here to pull up. It's not one of those spaces. I don't respect hands, none of that. Come in hot. Give me all of the sauce, all of the spice. And I need Joe to pull up with the horn. Essence of Green, bro. Definitely follow me to my next space, bro. You automatically get co-host because we got to chop it up.
Yo, Truck, you have a chimp, right?
I have 3 chimps, and I'm looking to
Dude,
pick
you
up
guys
a
make me
naked
feel
chimp.
fucking like a loser.
Bro.
And you're sitting here with a naked leopard chimp.
And he feels like a
It's
loser.
a tiger chimp, but it doesn't have an afro. And you were just
Bro,
showing yours
damn
off
the
like,
afro
hey,
chimp.
Hyper, look at this shit.
I think mine might be the only tiger. No, it's not the only tiger afro. There's another one.
Are all the afros clown afros?
I don't know what other afro. Oh, yeah, like there's no.
The rainbow one?
There's no like just one color afro. No.
Yeah.
So there's no rare afro chimps.
Oh, like Bozo? No.
Like I got a king kangaroo jack. That's worth something. I got a diamond OG Arista dog.
That's cool.
Yeah, I lucked out on a whitelist on those.
How are we feeling about Arista dog?
I don't know. So for some reason, I feel like high value mints have some sort of high value behind them.
High value mints are the wave.
Yeah.
I've been telling everybody, expect more of that on Chronos as like an ancillary thing, because it's definitely the wave on ETH. You're gonna see.
I think if there's gonna be a little bit of like a intended or like choreographed competitiveness between like the chimps and the meerkats. I hope so. I think it'd be funny.
Oh, there already is. The chimps,
but nobody said
pissed.
shit.
Let
I
me
haven't
tell you
heard
something.
shit from the meerkats.
When the tree houses dropped, the chimps were pissed because they said. In fact, check the tapes. They were in here.
Dude, when Abyssus Bay, that poll, it was like, who do we want to bring to the whatever? And the options were the skulls, the meerkats, Abyssus or Crow Sea. It's like half of these are just projects, and the other ones are platforms. Like, how the fuck is that even like comparable?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
They had a poll about like there was some IRL like conference or some shit, and they asked who would they want out of all the Crow projects to be there. Abyssus Bay, Mad Meerkat, Crow Skull, or Crow Sea. And it was Mad Meerkat. And I was like, these aren't even like comparable.
The chimps asked that?
No, Abyssus Bay had asked.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe
the Meerkats did a really good move when they did the global initiative or whatever. So now I've already seen like events start popping up, and the local chapter heads are fully in charge.
Yeah, they also have a Facebook group that they've had.
They're doing it. Like I was saying earlier, like they don't focus on the Twitter Spaces. They focus on Discord and empowering the local chapters to do their own thing. And I think it's a really smart move on their part.
Sure.
Because then it's up to us to incorporate them into what we're doing here on Twitter.
Do either of you have a Lion Alpha? Or...
I got all that shit.
I am not going to tell anyone about the lions I may or may not have. That's where I'm going to keep it, and I've kept it like that for the past 8 months.
All right, LeBron.
Just pay very close attention to my moves and the shit that I make.
Bro, I've been here since November, and I've been collecting the history of Kronos and CDC. Like, I'm never gonna sell my lion or my cub or my custom Psycho Kitty. You kidding me?
Dude, how do we bring a rugged NFT project back to life?
Oh, all right. Let's do this for the last 21 minutes, because this is actually something that's been going on Kronos.
And I got a good one, too, if we can actually do it.
Joe has some really cool ideas that we've been kicking back and forth that we can't talk about. But I do want to shout out the projects that have been absorbing dead projects. I'll start with the jungle, because we've absorbed a few that rugged pretty quick, like Croak NFTs, the drug abuse awareness one. And then you see things like what Bad Aliens just did with the Lizzies. And now you've got the Bad Lizzie drop. You saw what the Nanas did.
I may or may not have accidentally broken a window with a baseball.
Are you kidding me?
It only
May or may not.
There's still another layer.
So drink some water, brush your teeth, and own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi. Don't ever forget it.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Yo, hide these kids. Better
Take the baseballs away, the golf balls, the basketballs. Hide them.
Don't ever forget it. Don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. That is just crazy. Don't give your kids baseballs and let them play with them without you watching. Obviously, I spend too much time on Twitter. I'm out of here. I'll be back at 4:20 though. Crofam for life.
Yo, peace out.
Peace.